Having some good old-fashioned food shaming or food delivery shaming.
It's worse than food shaming. It's you call somebody a thief.
Well, Lizzo
did.
You remember last week, Lizzo had some unkind words for the Postmates person who was delivering.
This girl named Tiffany.
Yeah.
Who and Lizzo said she stole my food. And she didn't. And it's really
stole food. She's lucky I don't fight
Tiffany
anymore.
is being traumatized as a result of this because Lizzo has a huge following,
right,
and put it out there that she's a thief, and that's not what happened at all.
Not only did she put that out there, but she put a photo of her out there, which is how, you know, obviously that's the photo of when she goes and delivers food to people.
Right.
But getting into exactly what happened, so Tiffany says what happened was she was doing a delivery to a Boston hotel. Usually when it's a hotel, the person leaves the hotel number, but they did not, as far as the room number.
Yeah.
So she was calling, she gets to the hotel, is repeatedly calling and texting the number listed for the account, is not getting any response. So she actually goes as far as going into the hotel lobby.
Which, by the way, Devin, I don't think she has to do even.
No, she does not, because technically I spoke with, you know, Postmates says all they have to do is wait 5 minutes, and if they don't hear back from the person, they're able to leave, basically, and move on.
So she went the extra mile.
She went the extra mile, and she went into the lobby. She continued to try to reach, she had no idea it was Lizzo, but the customer basically never heard back, so she moved on.
But there's one more thing, I believe. She actually went to the concierge and said, do you know this name? But the person whose phone number it wasn't listed as a room, didn't check in under that name. So she actually went to the concierge, right?
Yeah, so she did go to the concierge, spoke with them as well, and to no avail, basically.
And
then waited another 5 minutes.
Yeah, so I mean, she waited a total of 10 minutes, which is actually 5 minutes longer than you even are required to wait.
Team Lizzo.
So I get it that Lizzo, I still get why Lizzo would be upset, but I guess Lizzo doesn't really know. How did she get the photo of
Lizzo jumped to a conclusion.
They give it to you on the app, though. You can see who your person is on the app. But I think also, too, in today's time, a lot of times when we complain about something with customer service in these companies, we go right to Twitter. So I think that she didn't think of, the fact that I'm Lizzo and I can't really do this because I'm blasting this girl. She just thought her food was stolen and she wanted to speak with customer service, and people do it on Twitter nowadays.
Do you think Lizzo doesn't realize her power at this point?
She can't, because listen, you can complain about Postmates all the time because, let's face it, sometimes they make mistakes. But I mean, the reality is,
when you order
it's never
3 times a day,
it's never a it's a sinking feeling to see the little Postmates tip indicator come up when you haven't gotten your food and you know that the person's kind of jumped out of the whole delivery.
I agree with that, but at the same time, let me tell you my problem with this is that I totally agree with you.
She specified the person.
Well, yeah,
that was the deal.
You go to the person whose number it is and say, did you get a call from Postmates? And I don't think she did that. Because if she did that, the person would have been
able to look at their phone and say, oh, wait, we have some missed calls. Right.
So there was a way of finding out what happened.
They didn't do the footwork before blasting poor Tiffany, who now feels like she is, and I guess she's probably online getting
Lizzo apologized.
Yeah, Lizzo took down the tweet and apologized for blasting the girl, but at the end of the day, she has millions of fans who are coming after this Tiffany W. So,
boy, Postmates is treacherous.
Hi, my name is Aviva. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I think that Lizzo should take responsibility for blasting the woman because this is someone whose life is at stake, and defamation is a real thing. And I think that Tiffany should sue Lizzo for putting her out there like that.
Well, look, I mean, I don't know if this is going to come to a lawsuit, and, the bottom line is just you can't jump to these conclusions.